Welcome back to EKG.
And this is EJX.
And this is Kloudy.
And this is Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Did you forget?
Is it Miles Morales Spider-Man or Spider-Man Miles Morales?
Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Are you going to go after the guy who literally says danger above his head, or are you going to, like, look around and see if there's someone who's safe?
Nah, I was going to go for the danger guy.
Highway to the danger guy.
God damn it.
Speaking of danger guys, so, your boy is, the place. Oh my God! You literally. How are you so
I was
bad
trying
at
to do.
missions?
I was trying to go invisible, and it didn't fucking work. Oh, I don't have that yet.
Jesus, man.
I fucking have been playing it on my own, and I have that in my own game, but not in this yet.
And you didn't even like take a second to look to see if you were invisible before trying it.
Well, I got the dude first, and then I was gonna turn invisible once the guy looked up, and then it didn't happen.
That was a terrible plan. You can just like. Man, I like never fuck up these stealth missions, and I don't get goo.
I mean, it's early.
You know what? That's fair. But anyway, speaking of things, so your boy, my old place of employment shut down, right? Because of the old, the Rick Rolla.
The Rick Rona.
The Rick Rona. So I've been like looking for somewhere to, start jobbing again at but like obviously I've like gone into like a couple interviews where I'm like, I don't know if this place is safe.
Yeah, that's a big one.
It's you gotta consider nowadays, which is fucking weird.
For real though.
But anyway, and I was on Indeed, which is a fine site for the old job search. And it's actually pretty good. You like make a resume on there, and then you just kind of spam it at people.
Yeah, I've heard good things.
Yeah, it's fine. But I just like got bored and searched up music jobs, and the only one that really showed up was Marine Corps band. And I remember back from my days in like marching band and stuff, actually meeting the Marine Corps band and thinking like, oh, what they do sounds actually really cool.
Oh yeah, no, the Marine Corps band like rips.
Oh yeah, and it's like you get to do a lot of cool shit.
Yep.
And like you travel a lot, and like it's like a whole thing. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll apply. The next day, I get a call, and I'm like, okay, who the fuck's calling me from Kansas? But whatever. It's somewhere like that. And
it's usually a weird one.
Yeah. And this guy's like, hey, like, is this Lukas? And oh, that guy, you literally kicked him through the wall.
That was the
You
plan.
don't even try to stealth, do you?
Well, it's a fucking tiny-ass room. I'm not just gonna fucking try to distract dudes across the room to get them alone.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I did it, but I get it. We're on the channel. I'll give you a pass.
Yeah, fucking, I don't care about stealth.
Yeah, we're trying to.
Especially like, on principle, I feel like doing a lot of stealth missions as Spider-Man is just weird to begin with.
Yeah.
So I feel like as Batman, that's one thing, but Spider-Man, I feel like that's way less conducive.
Yeah. But anyway, so he's like, hey, is this Lukas? I want to talk to you about the Marine band thing. And I'm like, okay. He's like, well. First off, like, can you, like, tell me, I guess you play drum set and snare. You can tell me a little bit about that? I'm like, well, yeah, I started just going off. Like, yeah, I played snare in the top band in my state all 4 years, and then I went into college and also made snare as a freshman. Not really a common occurrence.
Yeah.
I played jazz band since 7th grade, and I ended up playing it for in jazz bands for over 10 years. I've been drumming since I was 3. I went to school for musical performance at Whitewater and the UW of Milwaukee. And yeah, and then he was like, well, how about marimba? And I kind of like sold myself a little short. I'm like, yeah, I could barely read music. And I had to teach myself. That is how it was. But like at this point, I can read music. So when he was like, well, I don't know if that's a good fit. Let me rephrase this. I went to school for music for 3.5 years. I can read goddamn music. Anyway. And like we're going through it all, and I'm like, okay. And like he explains to me like how the audition would be, and he's like, you have to bring your own marimba. I'm like, what the fuck? That's
bring your own marimba.
Your own marimba.
Who the fuck? How many people own their own marimba? Do you know how much marimbas cost?
I know 2 people, and they both went to school for percussion with me.
Yeah, and have like real jobs
teaching music.
Yeah,
like literally, one is like a band director at like a school. And the other one, like, writes music and teaches music and, like, does a fucking master's in music.
Yeah.
Like, these are fucking whatever. And then, one of my music teachers, too. So, But yeah, he's
Oh,
like,
I fucked that up on my own. God damn it.
it's all right, Eric.
Well, I thought I was trying to shoot a web on the stairs to like get him to move, but then I actually shot a fucking grab thing.
So then like the whole thing got pulled down. Yeah. So.
No, they pulled him out of the way where I was gonna pull it down. So I literally just pulled him to safety.
I mean, hey man, you're being Spider-Man. Also, good kick.
Well, he was in like a weird spot on the stairs and it just didn't register.
Of course it didn't. Have you noticed that when you've been playing this game?
Oh,
by the way, that,
I notice it every time now.
Yeah, that you and games just happen to not communicate like the same. Like, you're like, man, that's probably really like that seems a little janky.
I jumped too. That was the worst part. What the fuck?
It just blows my mind.
That was just stupid.
But anyway, fucking. So the guy tells me about the audition and all the stuff I'd have to bring and do, and I'm like, okay. He's like, do you have access to marimba? I'm like, no, but I could. I have people I could contact, whatever. It's like, okay, so like Marine recruiter will be calling you soon. They'll give you a packet full of music, and you'll have to prepare stuff from that. I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah. You would also have to enlist. I'm like, here it comes. So, yeah, he explains to me like how I would have to do basic training, and then after that, I would get basically moved somewhere.
Yeah.
It was like Kansas City, fucking somewhere else random like that, like a fucking like. Somewhere where you're just like, oh, that's in the middle of goddamn nowhere.
That's somewhere I definitely don't want to go.
One of them was like California, which is cool. Japan was another place you could go.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's like, yeah, and your days would consist of you wake up at 7:45, you go to rehearsals, and then like you do all your practicing, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, that part right there sounds pretty neat.
Yeah.
Like just getting paid, you'd be a Marine Corps musician for 4 years. I'm like, a 4-year music gig, guaranteed. Like, with all the benefits, of being in the Army.
Yep.
All the stuff they pay for and all that jazz. But with the negatives of, basic training and...
having to, be ready to go to war at any
technically,
second.
Yeah, I would have to... I could be deployed.
Yep.
And I'm like...
Wouldn't that be fun?
So, like, he starts at... Then I was like, yeah, so if some of you are interested, we can, like, go through the questionnaire. And I'm like, you know what, guy? I got nothing better to do. Let's do the questionnaire.
You actually did it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
And I could tell this guy's interest in me plummeted.
Really?
Bro, first off, do you have any, like, conditions or any, like, He actually asked me neurological disorders. So I was like, yes, narcolepsy.
Yeah, that's a pretty big one.
And then he was like, well, can he surgeries of any kind? I'm like, yes. 2 on my knee.
Yep.
And one of, like, the second one, the bigger one, half of it didn't take. Are you really
That guy is kicking. Oh my God, dude. He's fucking fast. He's going to kill me.
Dodge his. You're trying to attack the other guy. Deal with the big guy first.
Yeah, probably should have. But I got him.
Jesus Christ, you stress me out.
Oh, no, there's 2 of them.
You have to dodge them.
Nah, I just like him to let him hit me.
Yeah. Because after you dodge them, if you perfect dodge them, you actually web them up in one little thing.
Oh my good.
Yeah, but you're just punching the ground and shit. This is stressing me out. See, there you go. There you go. Now you can kick his ass. And get ready to dodge again. So anyway, that was a big no-no. And then he was like, do you have any tattoos? I was like, yes. And then he was like, of what and where? I'm like, well, my whole entire left arm. But I told him, I'm like, hey, I can cover them up with a dress shirt. Because that was something I made sure to do when I got my tattoos. Because I've always wanted to play music. And I know that in some music jobs, you gotta be able to wear your suit and tie without tattoo showing.
Oh, yeah.
So, but then he was like, is there anything on your elbow? And I'm like, yes.
The fuck, really?
Yeah, but he was like, yeah, I'll have to look into the tattoo thing. I'm like, okay. So yeah, basically, I'm not gonna do it.
I mean, I would hope.
I mean, like, I think I would actually enjoy having kind of like a, not the army side of it, but like the actual physical part of basic training. Because I always liked having structure like that. Someone being like, hey, asshole, run better, do better.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd be like, okay. And then I could because that was always how I got in shape.
Yeah, for sure. Same here.
But like, I'm not gonna use the Army as a way to get in shape. Sorry,
Yeah, no.
the Marines.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're gonna do any kind of military to get in shape, don't do the Marines. Do like the Army or the National Guard. 'Cause the Marines, they're the first ones that get called to fight.
Yeah. Yeah, and so it's like I don't know what they think, but yeah, it was.
God, this dude is gonna be calling you like every month now.
Yeah, like, hey,
Ready to join yet?
Ready to join? Ready? You gonna come in? Join? Join us! It's like,
You have to join.
You have to now. You said you would. You did the interview, and that means you're legally obligated. I'm like,
Verbal agreement.
hey, we saved the kitty.
Yeah.
Pet the cat.
Pet the kitty.
Leads on who our cat thieves were working for?
I'm chasing down a couple of problems that
Stop
might
talking,
be
Miles.
Right? I was like, at first I thought he was talking to the dude.
Yeah. Hey, any leads on the thing? It's like, what the?
Yeah, it's like, why are you asking him? It's like, no, I'm on a weird like ear com. Oh, okay.
Aren't you glad I taught you that little running jump trick?
Oh, I knew about that one. I didn't know about the diving though.
What? What?
Are you talking about like, oh?
What's happening?
It does. This has happened a couple times. It'll kick in.
Bro, what is happening?
Just wait. It's just literally rendering.
You still meeting today?
Your PlayStation's garbage, bro.
It's so old. Do you know how old it is?
Been wrapped up in my own stuff.
Well, dude, I can see the dust on it.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely got it dusted.
You got well.
It's been worse.
You should like take it apart and like clean it, clean the inside. People do that. Are you like? I was like in midair checking your fucking thing.
Right? Don't
God.
text and drive, kids.
Yeah, don't text in web slang. All right, everyone. Also, don't join the Marines. All right, join us next time.
No, join the Army and the Marines.
At the same time, be more a patriot.